Hey guys, welcome back to Signs of the Pastime. I'm Hugo. Thanks for tuning back in. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm in the baseball card office and I'm working on a little project. Since the last time I was in here, the room looks a little bit different. I added the New York Cubans autograph piece up there to the wall. And today I'm going to be doing another Negro League autograph, and that is of James Cool Papa Bell. I have this signed index card, and what I'm going to do is cut this and add it to this baseball card. So stick around, check out how I go step by step on getting this autograph onto this card. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and give you a closer look as to what I'm gonna use to get this done. All right, before I get started, let me explain why I chose this card. And for those of you that watch the channel on a regular basis, know that I collect autographs on the 1993 and 94 Ted Williams Card Company. So what the problem is, this set came out in 1993, and some guys passed away before 93, so I can't get an autograph on their cards. So to solve that problem, I can do these cut autos. And a lot of these guys were Negro League stars, like James Cool Papa Bell. So that's why I think this is a great card to use for this cut auto, because it will add to my set here, and I think it will look great with his signature. So that's why I chose this card. All right, so I have two of them. What I'm gonna do is one's gonna be the front. I'm gonna cut out a little box here, and I'm gonna glue these two together and have the autograph in between. And then I'll also have the back. So it'll still look like this card, just it's gonna be two of them stacked. And what I wanted to do is actually kind of update the look of the card. I was thinking, should I just have a window and put the index card and just glue and keep it very thin like this, like a regular card? Or did I want to kind of update it a little bit, make it a little thicker? And I have these white inserts that came in packs. I got this from my friend Dre Diaz when we ripped some packs together, and these are just perfect. I think they this can go right in between. I'll glue this to this card and then add the index card autograph right here, cut out a little window, and it'll sit like this, and it's gonna be, that's about 100 to 130, I'm not sure, point. As you guys know, autographs nowadays, or just a lot of cards, are very thick. This is 130 point cards, and I just think they'll kind of modernize it a little bit, add a new look and dimension to the card, and I think it'll come out pretty cool. Another thing about this card is you'll see there the lettering's in green, and I'm going to try to keep this here. I'm going to need every bit of this card to fit this autograph. As you can see there, it's kind of long. I don't want it to run off the card, of course, but I also want to keep the logo that says Negro Leagues. But what I like is, again, the green on the font there is matches the green that Cool Papa Bell is known for signing. You'll see a lot of his autographs in green ink, so I think that's a good match there. And I'm just gonna fit that in as best as I can. It's gonna go all the way up here, but it's gonna be right in this area because it won't fit across. As you can see there, the autograph's longer than the 2.5 inch there on the card. For these, I didn't just want to cut this autograph and stick it right to the card. I think it looks great on the Perez Steel art cards, and some of the guys in the hobby have done that. I actually reached out to Jake at Legends Never Die and asked him for advice, and yeah, he thought it was a good idea to cut out the window there. And what he does is he cuts out the autograph and sticks it right onto the art cards from Perez Steel. So this is a little different, but you asked him for advice on what to use, and you know, there's a lot of products out there that I think will work well, like Elmer's glue, these sticks, glue sticks, or the glue that we're used to at school. I thought of using something like this, like a spray adhesive, but at the end I just thought this was the best. This rubber cement, no wrinkle, and it's very important that you get acid free. So this Elmer's glue, less than $5 at Walmart, and I've already used it and it works really well. So this is the glue that I'm gonna use to stick everything together. I'm also gonna use a Scalpel, one of these, the sharpest one that can cut through the cardboard. I'm just gonna use that, and it's probably gonna be a little bit rough cut, so Got a little bit of sandpaper. I think this is 600 grit. This should be fine. Just a high grit sandpaper to not ruin the card will be good. And that's about it. I have this Goof Off that I'm gonna try. These are a little glossy, as you can see there. Actually very glossy. I don't know if this will take off any of that gloss to help adhere it more with this, but I don't know. Either way, you're not gonna be able to see it. So let's get into it and see how it turns out. I have to secure it to this cardboard here and secure it with painter's tape. Keep it like right here like this. All right, I'm going to use this piece of cardboard as my straight edge. I'm just going to draw a line. Here's where it's scored. Took some of the paint off, but it's okay because I'm gonna cut right along this line here. So that's the box. I'm gonna start cutting now, and I'm gonna use a nice sharp scalpel to cut out that box. All right, and there's the box. All right, it's a rough cut. We're gonna sand this down, get it all cleaned up. All right, so there's the cut. Here's the piece that I cut out of it. As you can see, it was a little rough, but I was able to sand down, you know, the rough edges, get all those fibers cleaned up all the way around. I used this is 600 grit. You don't really need something that fine. I used a lot of this sanding sponge to get in there, and it did the job a little bit quicker. So it's up to you, but I'm happy with the box that was cut out. It's not perfect, but I think it's good enough. And then I also have the index card, and I cut out the JFSA certification. All right, now to prep the bottom card, this part is gonna hurt a little. I'm gonna sand it lightly just to try to take some of this gloss off and make the glue adhere better. So just a slight sanding. And I don't know if I'll even need this part, but I'm gonna spray a little Goof Off on it, and I'll take any residue right off of the card here. And again, this is just to clean it up, make it adhere to the, you kind of see the scratches all on the surface there. You can feel it. Some of the gloss is off, so I'm just gonna put a light coat on both sides. This is what the glue looks like. All right, and it does work pretty well, the cement on it. So like I said, I'm just gonna do this with my hand here. You see, it's just a really light coat. You don't need much. This thing holds really well. Just want to cover all the edges like this. Sorry if you get some on your hand. It rubs off pretty easily. All right, so there it goes, light coat. I'm gonna do another light coat on this side. Make sure I get the corners. All right, that should do it. that up. I'm just gonna push this down, put some pressure on it. There you go. It's pretty good. Now I'm gonna glue the autograph, and it's gonna line up like this. And I got another little piece of index card that I'm gonna add to the bottom here just to make it all the same thickness. All right, now this part, what I'm gonna do is just glue a little bit on this side. I'm gonna avoid where the autograph is, so just be some glue here, a little bit on the edges, and then here, same thing. I'll just do a little bit on the edges and a lot on this side, so it could just sit like this, and make sure it's lined up with the back. All right. That's what it looks like. All right, now with this part, I'm just gonna put some glue on the edges here. Stay away as much as I can from the autograph. But then on this part, I'm gonna put a light coat all around, and then it should adhere to the index card really well. Just keep some pressure on there for a little bit. The cement works so well that you don't have to let it cure overnight, like I said. And here's the grand reveal. All right. James Cool Papa Bell. Cut autograph. So the card is still, you can see, got the back and the front. And now has a beautiful green signature, matches the green lettering on the card, and I think it came out pretty good. What do you guys think? Now to clean up, there's not much residue. There's a little bit like right here. That, like I said, rubs right off. But the glue will do its job and keep everything in place. But all this excess here just rubs right off, and nothing got on the index card, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, the cleanup job's gonna be pretty simple. But there it is. And I have a few more of these inserts here, which I plan on doing more autographs, because there's a few other cards in the set of players that passed away before 1993. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Just get index cards that are signed, most likely certified already, and then just add it to these cards. So this is the first one of my cut autos for the Ted Williams Card Company. Let's get that in a one touch. This is a 130 point one touch, and here it is, the final product. 93 Ted Williams Card Company, James Cool Papa Bell autograph. All right, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you like this? Would you do this to a card? I mean, I would never do this to a vintage card, but for a set like this, I think it's a good way to get an autograph on the card there. Well, that does it, guys. Thanks for watching the process of how to do this cut auto. I appreciate any feedback, what you guys think. Whether you like it or not, let me know in the comments. Thanks again. This is Hugo from Signs of the Pastime. Until next time, take care.